Alright, yo, what's up? My name is Patrouski, and today we have some randoms to post-commentate because I played these on a streak, and I was just chilling, vibing. I wanted to focus on the games and not worry about doing commentary. I actually end up playing a lot better generally when I'm not commentating during. Makes sense, focusing more just on the gameplay. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is an 11-minute game. I'm going to be watching on 1.5 times speed. I titled this where I made some misplays. That's some like misplays, but good cleanup. So we'll see what happens. I haven't seen this game in a while. We're leading off with Choice Specs Carnivine, leading into Licky Licky. Kind of a weird matchup for me. If I'm slower, Giga Drain can be good here. But I mean, even though I think I'm grass type only. Yeah, I'm only grass. So I'm hoping he doesn't one-shot me here. If he doesn't one-shot me here, I can get a Giga Drain off. This is huge. The issue is I'm faster. It puts me in this weird position. Like if he doesn't one-shot me here, it's huge, which is what happens. So thankfully, he does get a Swords Dance off, not one-shot me after. I'm able to get a lot of damage off. Now I can Giga Drain for free here. I'm still super happy with this trade. I take out his Licky Licky. My Carnivine regains a little bit of HP. I'm pretty happy with this. Licky Licky can be a tough Pokemon to deal with, especially it's so bulky. It can be a huge threat, where Carnivine, way less of a threat. Carnivine's way less of a threat. So here, I probably want to make some sort of switch. The issue is, what move is he going for here? I'm almost curious if he's going to go for like if he has Fire Punch or something on his Metagross, or just going for like a Meteor Mash or something. It's tough to, I guess what move he's going for here, since he brought Metagross into Grass type, Grass into Carnivine. Zen Headbutt. There's so many options here. Like I could see him just going for Zen Headbutt here. I could see him going for Meteor Mash, EQ, Fire Punch, literally anything. So this could be like pretty much any move, and I think that's where I have a hard time here. This might actually be where I go ahead and make the misplay. I might go to Yanma here, or something of the sort. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see what I do. I don't know what I would do here. Honestly, look. Okay, I guess looking back, what would I do here? I'm scared of EQ, so I wouldn't bring in Electabuzz or Seviper. I think I'm bringing Yanma. Yeah, honestly, I think it's honestly the best play. I think I thought about this for a while. You guys let me know if you see a better play. Honestly, it was for a Rock Polish here, which is something I did not expect. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to come in like super effective Bug Buzz, but once again, I'm bad and don't know my typings, so Bug Buzz is not super effective. Only going to do very little damage. He gets off a Zen Headbutt, which does 57%, and he's faster now. But thankfully, after this speed boost, so this is important. After this speed boost, excuse me, after the end of that turn, we get the speed boost on Yanma. That should make me faster than Metagross, right? Like, Yanma speed boosted once should be faster than Rock Polished Metagross, which is correct. But then, as you guys just saw, I hit him perfectly into Lychee Berry range. So I'm in a terrible position here. I am facing a double speed boosted +1 attack stage boosted Metagross. Even though he's this low HP, this is terrifying. So I have to bring in Seviper, go for the Sucker Punch. Thankfully it kills. If I didn't have Seviper to deal with that, oh my gosh, I was in a very, very troubled time. If I didn't have a Sucker Punch Pokemon or a priority Pokemon there, that would have been just brutal for me. So here I'm pretty sure he's going to go for a Calm Mind. Do I really stay in Sucker Punch here? I think I probably should switch. Just expecting him to go for a Calm Mind or something. I should definitely switch here. I like the Gallade switch. Is that what I do? Oh, please make the correct play, my friend. Electabuzz is fine. Is it a Volt Switch? Yeah, Nasty Plot. So I know he's either going to go for a Calm Mind or a Nasty. I know he's going for some sort of setup move there. Like, pretty obviously. He does go for Nasty Plot. I come with Electabuzz. T-Bolt, I cannot believe T-Bolt did that little damage. He comes in, surfs me, gets a crit, doing 90%. Unfortunate. I can't believe this T-Bolt is only doing 45%. That's crazy. Slowking is fucking bulky. And now he gets to start slack-offing. This sucks. So I actually go for a taunt here, stupidly. In that taunt, I want to pause. Like, that's such a big deal. If you guys noticed, that taunt was such a big deal. So what happened was I go for a taunt, just forgetting about the Oblivious ability. I don't respect Own Tempo. I don't respect Oblivious enough. Probably the two like abilities that I just forget about and don't respect, things that prevent stat changes or things like that. I forget about them. I don't respect them. So I go for the taunt on his slack off to try to prevent him from healing and be able to T-Ball him and then bring in another Pokemon to clean him up. But instead, he now is healed up to full, which is a really big deal. Being able to heal up to full here against me in this situation, as opposed to me being able to like keep him low and then bring in something else to finish it off. It's a big deal. It's a big misplay by me. It really, really matters. He is still Nasty Plotted up ×1. Thankfully, I can bring in Carnivine here, who should be faster than Slowking. Thankfully, like, Slowking's biggest downfall here is just how unbelievably slow he is. So I am able to bring in Carnivine, go for the Giga Drain, and thankfully, Choice Specs Giga Drain Carnivine does do enough damage to take him out. So even though I misplayed there on the Electabuzz, and that could have cost me the entire game, my team comp was able to bail me out a little bit. So kind of a big deal. Pretty happy with that. Not to mention, you know, I mean, there's some misplays on both sides of the field going on, but I definitely think that was an important one for sure. So now I probably just bring in Seviper. I assume he's going to go for some sort of fire type attack. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay with going Seviper here. Is that what I do? Or do I sack Delibird? What would be the reasoning? No way I go Delibird, right? Into the fire type attack? No way, right? What am I expecting? I'm expecting some sort of fire type attack. Why do I go this? What was the reasoning here? Why did I make this play? Curse? Did I expect him to be some sort of weird... Why did I go this? I don't remember why I went this. I feel like I should have just gone Seviper. Like, Seviper into the fire type attack is fine. I'm really surprised I went this. I think I just want to debond this. Well, now I just want to set up spikes and debond, but I'm really surprised why I went this play. I'm looking back. I don't know why I didn't go Seviper. I should have definitely just gone Seviper here, and then just gone for like the EQ. But I think the reasoning is actually, I remember. I think I'm Choice Spec Seviper, and it was weird to have EQ on Choice. Or it might be Choice Banded. I don't know. No. I'm definitely banded. I think I should have gone Seviper. Yeah, I definitely should have gone Seviper here. So I set up, I think, 3 layers of spikes or multiple layers of spikes, and now I can just debond this thing. But I'm an idiot, as you can see, and just didn't think enough about extreme speed. It's fucking Arcanine. It's Curse Arcanine. Of course he has extreme speed. So now I'm in a terrible position. A terrible position. I'm trying to save my Seviper here. I don't know why. I get this physical. So here I have to bring in a special Pokemon to take this thing out, but I'm in a terrible... So I'm sacking my Carnivine here to just get Sludge Bob damage off, because I know it's slower because of the Curse. And thankfully, the recoil from Flare Blitz, I get bailed out there so hard. the recoil from Flare Blitz and the Toxic, like, if I don't poison that, it was a very, very lucky play. I got bailed out a couple of times this game. I've got to admit, right? A lot of misplays there. A huge misplays, too. Like, the taunt was just a massive misplay. Not going Seviper into the Arcanine was a massive misplay that just should have or could have cost me this game, absolutely. That was crazy. That was pretty nuts. That was pretty scary. So now I can bring in Seviper. Now I can EQ, I guess. Gets T-balled off, does 56%. I'm okay with that. EQ comes off, takes him out. The spikes damage is nice. It should be GG's from here, but this is a tough. This is like arguably, no, I shouldn't have won or whatever. This is a crazy game. Weird game. Now I just hard switch to Gallade, or I could sack, I guess. Could just sack Seviper here, but I'm scared of Nasty Plot. I think I have to go Gallade. So I'm scared of like Air Slash. Air Slash is going to do decent damage to Gallade, but at the same time, I should be able to live, and I should be able to get off a close combat. If I just get off a close combat here, it's huge. What's my item on Gallade? Am I going to sub because I'm like Salak or something? Or like Lychee? Am I faster? I think I just go for CC here. I think my play here is just go for CC, get off chip damage, switch in Seviper, and then finish it off. Yeah, I think that's always the play. That's always the play here, for sure. Not just Poison Jab or something for stab. Yep, okay, great. I'll take it. GG's. Really, really close game there. One that I definitely could have lost by just multiple misplays that I made. You could argue that I didn't deserve it. It was a weird game. Weird game. And now this game is titled Crazy Game or Close Game versus a high-ranked player. So let's go ahead and see who that high-ranked player is. Legend Met. Why did I say that? He's not high-ranked. What is this? Is this the wrong clip? I don't know. But we'll go ahead and get into it. I guess we'll try to figure out what happened. So, Tropius facing down Jolteon. Let's figure out the mystery of this high. Maybe I said he was like a really good player. Maybe he played really well, and that's what happened. That'd be very cool. I always love when that stuff happens. Maybe I just saved the wrong clip. I have no idea. We'll go ahead and discover for ourselves. So Jolteon leading down Tropius. Really tough position for me to be in. HP Ice obliterates me. Thunderbolt or Volt Switch obviously obliterates me. Pretty much anything in this position. What are my switch-ins, though, is like the issue. I could kind of go Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime's probably my best switch here. I don't want to take HP. I could arguably waste a turn here and just like go for a Toxic or a Giga Drain or a Leech Seed, which is what I do. So we go for a Volt Switch, doing unbelievably, surprisingly little damage to me. I could not believe that Jolteon only did 18% with that. That blew my mind. How weak is Jolteon? What is happening? He brings in a Slacking. I fucking love Slacking. Really cool Pokemon. Actually really scared to deal with this. This thing can be a demon. Fire Punch comes out doing 65%. And this tankiest Tropius is just tanking up a storm. Is what I come to realize. I am able to get off a Leech Seed against him, which, looking back, probably wasn't the best play. I wonder if I should have just gone for Giga Drain or Toxic. I was scared Giga wouldn't do enough damage to him. But the issue is, he's obviously going to switch here. He's Slacking. Why would I Leech Seed a Slacking? That's not a real play. Zangoose comes in, able to get a free Leech Seed, Toxic, something off here. I can get off for free. I don't want a Toxic here. Now here, I at least remembered, not too embarrassing, I at least remembered not to Toxic because Zangoose has immunity. Now, I get a Giga Drain crit, which is really nice, really important in this situation. I still am in front of Sub while he goes for a Swords Dance. So I'm really surprised he went for the Swords Dance here in front of the Sub. Maybe he expected me to switch, but I don't know why you would expect that. When I have the sub up, I can just go for the free turns. I don't care about the burn chip damage. Now I'm just safe to go ahead and go for another Giga Drain or a Leech Seed. Either are pretty fine. I'd probably just Giga and look for some sort of priority. Do I have any sort of priority in the back? The issue is this guy is quick attack for sure. So I have priority in Bayonet. Oh yeah, I remember this. This guy's Zangoose was probably, I remember this game now. This guy played really well. And this guy's Zangoose was probably the toughest member of his team. Zangoose and the Slacking, both of them were just incredibly tough for my team to deal with. So now I'm facing down the Zangoose at 1 HP, but I still have no way to deal with it. Like, that's what sucks here, is I kind of just have to like let my Tropius go down, and then even then, like I have to, so the issue is I have Bayonet with Shadow Sneak, but obviously Zangoose is a normal type, so it's immune. So I have priority, but I don't have priority to deal with Zangoose or priority to deal with Slacking. So these two normal types, when I have this Bayonet as my finish, my cleaner, is putting me in a really, really weird position. So I have to bring in Mr. Mime, who I know is going to take huge damage from a quick attack if he throws it off. Thankfully, he doesn't go for it. I should have definitely just thrown off. If he threw off a quick attack there, it would have chipped my Mr. Mime down heavily and would have put me in a weird position. So here I'm thinking, this is a tough spot, if you know. So I'm thinking, do I actually want to go ahead and set up screens? I'm scared of this Tyranitar being a Curse or a Dragon Dancer. I've been burned really hard by setup Dragonite in the past. So here I actually do avoid some huge pursuit damage by going for Teleport, which is a big deal. I set up a Reflect on that turn. He sets up Stealth Rocks, which is kind of risky. But thankfully it works out decently. I'm also just trying to stall out as many sand turns as possible, since sand is really bad for my team. I bring in Cricketune of all things to get off some beautiful Brick Break damage against the T-Tar, and then I also get the Salak Berry proc. Let's go, Cricketune putting in work. You don't get to see that too often. So he's obviously going to go for a switch here. I go for a Leech Life just to get off some heal, because it's stab. And Leech Life, are you kidding me? Look at that damage. 84%? Leech Life did 8, and I'm speed raised. I don't think I'm faster than Jolteon here, but it's close, honestly. I am, and I knew that'd be a close calculation, but we are faster. Cricketune crippling the T-Tar and taking out the Jolteon, absolutely putting in work. I think I'm actually faster than Slacking here. I'm definitely faster than Slacking, as long as he's not Choice Scarf. So we are, but I know I can't kill him. So I'm faster than him. I get off some more chip on the Slacking. My Cricketune goes down. Cricketune, essentially took out 2 Pokemon, basically. Just absolutely, kicked ass that game. Got to give him respect for that. We love to see a Cricketune King pop off. Now, this is a perfect opportunity for me to bring in my Typhlosion, since his Slacking has to Truant. So I'm able to bring in Typhlosion, go for the sub. I do have Overheat and Focus Punch on this thing. I'm able to Focus Punch against the Tyranitar. Honestly, looking back, maybe I could have killed this thing with Wild Charge, and that would have been worth to keep my sub. I don't really want to overheat here, I guess. So what I could have done, I could have overheated against the T-Tar, and then I guess this play's fine. I think the more optimal play might have been to overheat against T-Tar and then Focus Punch the next Pokemon that comes in, because it might be Slacking or something else. But so thankfully I'm able to sub up there to just stall a turn. So now I can just Focus Punch or overheat if I want to, depending on like what Pokemon I think to bring in. Looking back, obviously I wish I would have. I guess Focus Punch is, like, I killed it anyway. So my thought process there was whether he stays in or switches out, Overheat's my best move, because Overheat should kill, and yada yada yada. Now this Hitmonlee comes in. Hitmonlee is a demon. I just go for a Focus Punch there just in case he does something horribly wrong, but I know that I'm just sacking. I'm sacking my Typhlosion there essentially, to get something else in, bring in Mr. Mime, go for a second. He has Bronzong. Breaking through these last 2 Pokemon of his is actually really difficult, and this game is, it's 3v2, but this game is definitely still anyone's. If you look at these 2 teams, like I'm Porygon Z versus Hitmonlee, which gets obliterated. My Mr. Mime can't touch Bronzong really at all besides setting up screens. My Bayonet can like kind of do stuff, and now his Bronzong is setting up. So now I'm terrified. Now I'm terrified. I do want to go ahead and set up Light Screen because I know obviously Bronzong can have some sort of special attack even though he's Calm Minding. Light Screen's really powerful, so it is worth taking the turn there to set up the extra screen and then teleport out on this turn. And what do I bring in here? Bayonet? Actually, I think I bring in Porygon Z here. Yes, because there's a huge reason here. I don't want to show him Bayonet yet. He has a fighting type Pokemon, and I have a ghost type Pokemon. I do not want to give him that information yet. Well, you know, why would you? So I go ahead and agility here, surprisingly. This set is insane. I guess for a Psychic, does very little damage, surprisingly to me. I go ahead and go for a Nasty Plot, and I should be safe here. So the reason I agility'd first is because I want to be able to outspeed... Hitmonlee, but then you see, look at this, that was worst case scenario shit just happened where I stacked my Porygon Z up, I got an agility on him, I got a Nasty Plot on him, I went for the Hidden Power Ground, unfortunately found out that the Bronzong is Levitate, which is, it's tough because, like, it's more likely to be Levitate, but both of Bronzong's abilities are super relevant, especially even in randoms. Like, you never know if it's going to be Levitate or Heat Proof. You really don't know. Both are super relevant, and you have to kind of just test. It kind of sucks, but that's really the best way to do it. And then he crits me. So, unfortunately, he ends up getting that Psychic crit, which just barely is enough to take me out. So, man, really, really unfortunate stream of plays there. I thought that I might have just lost after that. At this point, I have to bring in Bayonet and show it to him. I really didn't want to have to show him Bayonet yet, but I kind of just have to. And here, he makes a switch over to Hitmonlee. I couldn't believe it. Why? Why did he make this play? This blew my mind. This blew my mind. So now I make a switch over to Mr. Mime because I know that Mr. Mime loses to Bronzong, so I don't mind bringing in Mr. Mime here, risking him. It's the only way my Mr. Mime's ever going to get value, so I don't mind bringing him in here. And he goes for a fake out there. You know, misplay. I guess misplay. It happens. Only works on the first turn. And look at this. I'm able to, like, take out. Like, this is a crazy game. This is I forgot that I won this. I actually thought that I lost this game, but it looks like I'm gonna win this game. But this game was nuts. This game was. I'm looking at Natural Gift here. I'm like confused. I don't know what this move does. I don't understand it. Not familiar with it. I think I'm just gonna let Shadow Claw this thing down. I think that's the play. I think I should win. I could also crit. I have a higher chance to crit with Shadow Claw. He could have crit me there, but that would have been extremely unfortunate. We do take him out. We get a crit there at the end. Doesn't matter, but really close game. I feel like my opponent played this pretty well until the end. I feel like that was how I can often play games, where we'll actually go ahead and show. So I'm so close to the Sceptile here at this point. 1,000 points out of 1,200, 37-19 on the season, 650, over 650 elo, which was really cool. I had a lot of fun playing this random season and getting up to 650 elo. But man, that game was nuts. I think the ending was nuts. I think my opponent just like played really well, but then at the end just kind of, I guess, tumbled. I do that shit all the time. I get it. I think like the easiest point to choke a Pokemon game is at the end. It sucks. Like in Pokemon, you can play perfectly all game and then just throw for like 2 plays at the end and lose, and that's how it goes. And it sucks. You need consistency in Pokemon. You need consistency. It's super important. But that should be it for today's videos. Only 2 battles today, because that's all that's left. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like it if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more PokeMMO content. Daily stuff. Daily videos uploaded. Streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Discord link down below. PayPal down below. Yada yada. YouTube spiel. Appreciate you guys listening to my rambles. Hopefully I don't talk too fast. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.